Afternoon, guys. Striker here. It's Friday the 14th, Valentine's Day, and exactly 2 weeks post-op. This week is all about the stall. Turns out, as you initially go through this process, you will lose a ton of water weight, and for me that was like 27 pounds of water weight I initially lost. And then you rehydrate and your body burns fat to counter, so you sort of end up in this null sort of world where the scale doesn't move anymore, but you're burning fat. Your clothes will fit differently, but you know, the scale ain't moving, so it can be quite disheartening. But other than that, made the transition from full liquid diet to pureed foods. Haven't quite figured out the recipes yet to make it taste good. The cravings have been outrageous, and you kind of want everything, but your palate's not quite the same, so it doesn't quite taste like you hope it would. But trial and error, we'll figure it out. We've got 2 weeks on this stage before we can transition to soft food. So yeah. What else? I just finished my first round of golf back. I haven't played golf in like 6 months or so due to various injuries and probably weight related issues like pressure on my lower back, things like that. So did 9 holes with the wife just now. No issues. No pain, so that was great. Look forward to doing that daily. It's one of the perks of living on a golf course. It's literally your backyard's a golf course, so that's cool. Yeah, so I'm going to just keep it to 9 holes for this first week, and then find my swing again, and then, you know, start talking shit about joining the tour. Other than that, the vitamins, yeah, they do make a big difference. They do make you feel human again. I am absolutely sick of the calcium chews. I wish I'd got more, sort of like a variety of flavors, because the monotony of like the chocolate protein shakes and those chews, which is like a caramel flavor, they do your head in after a while. I can't do the same shit every day for extended periods of time, as it turns out. So yeah, that's been challenging. It's I mean, it's not challenging, you got to do it, but it's not enjoyable. This whole week hasn't really been enjoyable, I suppose. You know, the scale not moving, we sort of definitely starting to feel like more of a human and less like a, you know, recovering patient. But you know, hopefully now the sun's starting to shine again. I mean, it's still pretty cold here in North Carolina, but hopefully with the sun shining and the rain buggering off, we can get a bit more vitamin D. And I mean, they've got me on those pills, but there's nothing quite like the real thing out there with the sun. And, you know, to sort of change my outlook on this a bit better. You know, I didn't know anything about this stall. I had to find that out for myself, which was disappointing, because it's, you know, you sort of think you've done something wrong, or you're doing something wrong, or, you know, but apparently it's quite normal from weeks 2 to 4. And as I said, so your body loses the water weight, and then it transitions to, must be like a ketosis sort of state where it burns fat, while your muscles rehydrate. So, you know, clothes are definitely fitting me way different. Pants has sort of fallen off me. I think I lost like 2 buttons on my belt, 2 holes on my belt, yeah, and then yeah, so the weight shifting, just the scales aren't, so kind of not cool, but it is cool. Like, you just got to be more aware of your, they call them non-scale victories on other channels, so we'll hold on to that. But other than that, yeah, just looking to get more active. I've been doing more and more around as I can, pottering in the workshop and fixing things here and there. As every husband knows, there's an internal list of things to fix around your own house, especially when you're in construction. It's always, you know, your house is the last to get fixed, but there's no really excuses here anymore. So, excuse me. So that's what we're up to. Got my son's birthday on Sunday, and then I think we've got a week or two before we're off to Virginia. We postponed the trip that I had mentioned earlier. We're going to take him to Great Wolf Lodge. He loves the water park there and loves all the arcade and the wolf den and all that sort of crap. So we delayed it. One, because of a massive snowstorm that was affecting our friends in Philly that were joining us, and I wasn't quite ready. So I think I've got another 2 weeks. We'll be into that, and then yeah, I don't think I've quite got the beach bod I want yet, but I should be able to get in the water and look after him, at least take him on a slide or two without doing any major internal damage. Touch wood. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there, and you know, I look forward to being there with him and making sure he has a good time. So that's the plan. All right, peeps. Catch you on the next one.